So today on this episode, I'm going to be working on the sway bar linkage. It's kind of part of a frame rail that runs along the left side of the engine. I'll show it to you here. And so today I'll be working on that. I'm hoping it'll be easy. I'm just going to try and go for it and just try and weld something up. It was originally a pre-made like tube of steel made back in Japan, and it's a very specific part, obviously, and they don't really make replacements. So I'm going to try and fabricate something that will mirror the rigidity and also let me hook up my sway bar so I can start using that again, because that's only kind of crucial for an automobile. So let me show you kind of what I'm working on today, and we're just going to get started. Alright, so down here we have the where the sway bar linkage used to be, and so it's this like tubed frame rail sort of thing. Let's see, so see that right there, and how it used to kind of be this like square tubing. It kind of has its own angle to it, so that's going to create another challenge. But starting out, I'm just going to try and weld a straight piece of metal, 16 or 14 gauge metal, right there. If we go over to the other side, you'll see what originally was supposed to look like. So if you can see down here, so that's the original one. See those two holes? That's where the sway bar connects on this side that's still partway good. You can see that line right there is where I'm going to cut, and then I'm going to cut over to where you can obviously see that rust, and kind of make that tow hook a little bit more rigid and a little more reliable to use. So we'll cut that out. That's for a later day. Right now I'm just working on the major rust issue, which is over here. If you guys have any suggestions on where I can get this piece of metal for below the radiator, and mine is just completely, it's just gone. So if you guys have any suggestions, the previous owner put like this piece of like tin or something really cheap to hold it in for the time being. I could use a replacement of that. So if you guys know, let me know in the comments, and I will definitely be getting something like that. Or if you have your own solution, I'd love to hear it. But that's what I'll be working on today. I have a piece of metal here, and going flush with the other side, I have like just a 1/4 inch. So I'm gonna actually weld an extra little piece on there. But we're just gonna cut the right width, and then we should just be able to weld it right on there. And
on my side, everything I do, just tell me if you're out tonight. Oh, I've been dancing, long as you're looking, I don't feel alone. This music just been going on, but as long as you're looking, I'm going home. Oh, I've been dancing on my own, as long as you're looking, I don't feel alone. Just been going on, as long as you're looking, I'm not going home. I'm not going home. I'm not going home.
Alright, so this is what I've done so far. I need to kind of weld that inside area a little bit, but I need kind of like a welder's blanket or something, so when the sparks come down they don't totally obliterate my arms and body and everything. And then over here I'm just going to try and smooth all this out. It's going to take a little bit of work. I'm a little worried about kind of just this whole area in general. Not exactly sure what I'm going to weld to that or how that's going to look or anything. Doesn't look too good. So, but we're just going to keep going. I'm going to weld the inside of that. It's going to be kind of hard to get a camera angle, so I'll just do that. But then this area, I have kind of like a curve here. So I'm going to create one long piece here, and then kind of cut and weld an angle, and then another straight piece like right there. And hopefully that'll do it. Hopefully that'll match up and I'll be able to weld it and everything. But yeah, we'll see how far I get with that. And once that gets done and that looks pretty good, then I have to work on fabricating kind of this long metal piece. This is going to get torn out a little bit more because we were just using this screw hole as a reference. Because I'm pretty sure, let's see, the sway bar linkage goes here, and then up here is the tow hooks. So we kind of have to figure out where we're welding the nuts to this flat piece of metal exactly. But it's coming along, and you know, parts of it are still pretty sad, but other parts are looking pretty good. Obviously, you know, with this in there, it's pretty well put together. So pretty happy about that, and we'll keep going. Alright, so I wasn't able to get to everything I wanted. There's a lot more steps, and I think that frame rail is going to take a really long time to complete. So it's going to be in a few more episodes. I don't want to like have it drag on for too long, but in the coming episodes it should be finished. But for this week I had to leave it here. I've already missed 1 week. I forgot to upload last week, but be sure to subscribe if you like this. I'm going to have more videos every single week coming up, and how-to videos on Thursdays coming up, so be sure to subscribe for that. And thanks so much for watching.